Coach, Miami earned 2 shutout wins on the road this past weekend at Appalachian State in conference play and then at Davidson in non-conference play. What did Miami do to really seal off these victories?
Work together. I think they were very challenging games, both of them. They're difficult places to play, where I think these teams take advantage of their home field, what is the way it should be. So, I mean, we played on both sides 2 years ago. It was a very similar situation, where you know that you have to go there, go hard, go fight, be ready to fight for the entire game, and be ready to do it together as a team. And I think that that's the reason why we were able to succeed, is because as a team we step on that field together and we fight. We keep fighting together for the entire game.
Looking ahead to this week a little bit, on Thursday you're playing Towson in Texas, and that will be the first NCAA-sponsored field hockey game in Texas ever. What does it mean to you to be able to help grow the game and bring it to an entirely new state for the NCAA?
Yeah, we're super excited to go there. I mean, like you say, it's the first ever NCAA field hockey game that is going to be played in the state of Texas, and this is something, an idea that come out from Miami 2-3 years ago, and we start looking for teams. We start inviting teams that want to play us in that neutral side. I'm very glad and very happy that Towson accepted the invitation, and I think it's going to be a great game of hockey. And besides the game per se, is the fact that I think that both teams have a unique situation where they're going to somehow be making history for the NCAA, and hopefully is something that helps a little bit to grow the game in the South, and specifically in the state of Texas. And we hope the more college teams will go outside the comfort zone and play in places where hockey is not that popular, and hopefully that helps to push the sport in different levels. It's not a secret that in the sport of field hockey we need, and we're always looking for more universities, more programs to add field hockey in Division 1, Division 2, or Division 3. It doesn't matter. And I mean, it's a dream maybe, but we have to hit for the stars. I would love to see one day field hockey play in universities in the state of Texas. I mean, and from the top of my mind, there is no reason why not to go in that direction. I mean, there is a lot of hockey in high school hockey in that state, and not just numbers but quality. Is a lot of quality players in the state of Texas, and why not to sponsor field hockey in universities in the state of Texas? And that's pretty much the statement that we want to make, both Towson and Miami. Let's bring the sport to this state. Let's help a little bit. Let's promote the sport a little bit. Then the scoreboard, of course, is going to be important at some point, but it's not the most relevant thing right now. The most relevant thing is to promote our sport and to help to grow the sport. We're taking resources, but to do that. But more important, we're also thinking outside the box and getting out of our comfort zone. It would be much easier for us to play in Miami that game, or even to play at Maryland, where it's a much easier trip than going down to the south. But I think that both universities, Towson and Miami, are doing a good effort, and I hope that we see results someday.
Thank you for your time, Coach. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Kirsten, we're at the halfway point of the regular season right now. What improvements have you been seeing the team make since your opening weekend games?
Actually, I've seen a lot of improvements, and in a really good way too. All of us have been bonding a lot better. We've been connecting on and off the field a lot better. We're a unit within a unit. I can speak for the strikers and the midfields and the backs, and it's really cool to see us connecting on the field the way that we have been playing. Like the defenders, like when we move the ball out of the back and passing it onto the midfield and to the strikers, it's just all like a flow, and it's like really fun to play with the girls and how we like work out solutions in a game situation. And the atmosphere around the team has been great, and I just love hanging out with the girls, like both on and off the field, and we have each other's back, and it's all about encouragement and support and being truthful to one another. So it's we're heading towards the right direction. I'm really happy about that.
This week on Thursday, you'll be playing Towson in Texas, and that'll be the first NCAA-sponsored field hockey game in Texas. What does it mean to you as a player to be able to be part of this little chunk of history?
It's actually phenomenal and spectacular. I mean, once again, we can say that we're making history, and both for the school and for NCAA. And it's this project, like Iñaki said, has been going on for several years, and now we're actually executing this plan, and we're having the opportunity to play in a for me personally, I've never been before and never played before, and it's a brand new turf, and we're playing against a school from Maryland who's also lucky enough to be part of this fantastic project, and I'm really excited, and I can speak for both myself and the girls too, that we're really excited for this game, and we're gonna put everything that we got on the field. So yeah.
Thank you. Good luck
Thank you.
this week. Neely, Miami earned 2 shutout road wins last weekend, beating both Appalachian State and Davidson. How was Miami working well together on both sides of the ball last weekend?
I think our defense did really well in kind of keeping it out of the circle, making sure we tackled outside, keeping DPCs low. And then on the opposite side, our offense did well in taking care of their opportunities and pulling through in the wins. So it's been great.
You have 2 games again this week, the first one being a neutral site in the state of Texas. What are you hoping that Miami can accomplish this week before returning to conference play in the weeks to come?
I hope we can just keep working together as a unit, attacking together, and our defense being able to support our attack on that side, just keeping it on their 25 and keeping our shots up, because I know that we need a lot of pressure towards goal to win games. So it should be exciting to play in Texas too. I'm very excited to head there.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.